seconds. अलिकति मिलाम पोजिसनमा बसौँ चलाएर सिधा 18 seconds आमा भिएरा छ हैन नेमार रहेछ बाटिस्टुटा छ ड्रोग्बा छ वी प्लेइङ पोजिसन थ्यांक यू फर द लाइक खेल्दैछौँ त्यसलाई चाहिँ यो भयो वे गुड परले यो गरौँ लाइक अनि नो साउन्ड डिटेक्ट भन्छ के भयो फेरि भयो यो पनि रेडी
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Sound
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Thank you for the like, thank you. Let's go. Batistuta versus Batistuta. Drogba, I don't think he's quick enough.
Cafu makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Tirika level 3.
Peter, pace.
Sorry,
and explosive pace at that. The kind of raw pace that can really stretch the opposition, especially
slow
if he manages to get behind them fairly regularly. Of course, that pace then means he's also able to come back and defend in a flash if required.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And we have our very first corner.
Come on.
Roberto Carlos goes short.
Sound sana.
Now they can spring out of defence.
Resignation later.
Marquez
Kita.
spots it
Let's
and
go.
intercepts. Great ball if he can get there.
देखिए
And this is Snyder. Kukchu. Here's Totti. Lovely pass, but can he shapes the
goal?
They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Yeah.
Nepal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Marquez.
अनि यस्तो स्लो छ अनि मैले कसरी हान्ने भने कस्तो अड्केको यार
Belletti. Totti. Now it's Batistuta. He's in a great position. Chance for a shot.
ल म्यानको टुपी त यस्तो नै हानेन यार
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
गोल खाए त्यही माथि फेरि भयो
Corner number 2 then. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Benji, ल यार ड्रोग्बा त अमा
He's Drogba. That was superb goalkeeping.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
पुरै भयो त्यो त यो गेममा गोल खाएर गर्मी भयो कि गर्मी नै हो कि
That's an excellent interception. Nepal have the chance to go the other way.
के हो
He's been caught on it here. Nepal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Messi makes a move down the right. He's under a lot of pressure there. Cafu.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now
too late on
would
me.
see them lose
Too
it.
late on you.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Rijkaard. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kukchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Totti. Vinicius Junior. He's found space here. Kupchu. And it's Rijkaard.
Yeah, not good.
Now it's Drogba.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Half an hour played now. Now it's Messi. No, again there's no way through. And it's Neymar. And this is Drogba. Marquez defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well.
Out chance हेर्न फेरि यो पनि ल हान्न न हेर्न फेरि
Sets the throw. That's well read. Kupchu. Shifted into the flank. Drogba in the hunt and looking threatening. Batistuta. Looks a smashing ball.
Nepal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Totti. Looking for options for movement.
Oh, really well played.
He has found a way through. Cross Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely weighted ball.
के मिस्टेक गरिरहेको छु मैले यहाँ
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar. No way through. Now it's Kupchu. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick
Nepal
reminder today,
unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative.
तेरो साउन्डै कस्तो अचम्म गएर छ
Make it fast.
So
रुगा
that's it
लाग्यो
for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned
के हो
rest.
यार
It's Drogba!
अब ठिक छ
He's done very well to get to that.
अर्कै त्यो
Really anticipated
ठुलो
that.
सानो होइन कि साउन्डै त्यो रुगा लागेको जस्तो एकदम
यो खोइ मैले आज हेडफोन के इयरफोनमा त आइरहेको
Manchester United have their second corner now. There's the header, but he's left disappointed. Messi.
जस बुझि त राखेर मैले भने
Now it's Batistuta. Schneider.
बुझे पुग्यो के त्यो गर्नु पर्यो तपाईँको मलाई
And again they run up against stubborn defending. Kupchu.
ठ्याक्क गोर्खाले हैन
Good work on the right flank here. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's in. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic
Still falling.
goalkeeping,
कसरी
but
fall
even
भयो?
that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
कस्तो बज्या रहेछ यार
Ticking
त
off and needs to be very
ल न
careful
नभेट
now. Now it's Drogba. Great vision. Rijkaard wins the duel this time.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Totti charging forward, the ball at his feet. Vinicius Junior, he is onto this. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Rijkaard. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed
कस्तो
their
यार
shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Totti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Totti going forward. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Good ball, good take. Schneider. Scholes. And it's Batistuta. Nepal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Batistuta! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Vinicius Junior wants to run onto this. And this is Totti. Big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Totti just
all
backs
good, all
himself
good.
every time.
Welcome
Give
back.
him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Totti.
कस्तो टोटी
Closing in
सुत्दिरा
on the last quarter of an hour. Kokchu. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position.
हेर न बाङ्गे
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. And it's Kokchu. Kokchu. Oh, it's Totti. Drills one in.
म्यानको टुपी
And he's hit it long. Oh, that's a key interception.
ठिकको होला नि
Threads one in. Now it's Batistuta. He's picked his way
Oh,
through.
छिरा
Oh, played right into his path. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Looking for the run. And this is Batistuta.
आ तेरिका
I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
ल यार के हो?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
ओइ भाइ
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And this is Drogba. Marquez kept his eye on it, and he's
There
there.
will be 1 minute added time.
Beckenbauer. Ball played for Rijkaard. Rijkaard.
आ तेरिका
Oh, they
के
wanted
भएको
to
भएको
win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them.
कस
Decent game of football, that intense, intriguing, and both
यार
sides, as
के
it turns
बिग्रे
out,
बिग्रे
unable
के
to be
भयो
separated.
भएको
Just a quick announcement.
reflections
it is
on what
now
you've
time
seen,
for our
Jim?
special
Listen, the
lottery.
more this game
Please
went
grab the
on,
tickets
a
you were
draw
given
was
when you were walking
always
through the
likely to
gates.
be on the card. So
Hey, Gordon.
overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you
ai
all
जित्न
a very good
सकिएन
evening.
के छ त अनि नयाँ नौलो के हुँदैछ के छ के केटो कता हरायो बल्ल भेटे कहाँबाट फेल कहाँबाट आएछ ठ्याक्क आएछ त फेरि रेकमेन्डेसनमा आयो क्या रेकमेन्डेसनमा कहाँबाट फ्ल्याट किन त कन्फ्युज भएन सब ठिक छ यस्तै छ
Mero TikTok KXA Kabar Zao.
नत्र साउन्ड ठ्याक्क सुन्थेँ मैले यहाँ देख्दै नदेखेँ गेम प्ले त त्यस्तै हो द लाइक के हुँदैछ बरु त्यतातिर चाहिँ के छ नयाँ विन्टर सकियो कि छ कि के छ त्यता बरु मोबाइलमा कि पीसीमा
Thick XAR. Summer XA Yeta Ajkal.
मोबाइल पीसी के प्लेस्टेसन एक्सबक्स एक छ प्लेस्टेसन एक्सबक्स पीसी भयो भने चाहिँ खेल्न मिल्यो फ्रेन्डली मोबाइलसँग चाहिँ मिलेन क्रस प्लेटफर्म छैन ऱ्याममा अहिले नि के काममा कि कता हो अगर 884
Magar Mashu.
वर्क फ्रम होम हो कि क्या हो वेन्सडे फर्मेट देखाउने
Night XA Mero.
ए नाइट पहिला नि जे पनि हुन्छ क्या होइन यता नआएको कति भयो के भयो टिम म देखाउँछु अहिले देखाउँछु
Ma Kai Zainani.
यो त एकदम रियरली अपडेट हुन्छ अहिले कहीँ देख्छु अहिले आएर अलिकति देखेँ होला मैले अपडेट पनि खासै देख्दैन नि त टिभै छैन मन छैन इन्टरनेटले गर्दा हो यो कहिले त हुन्छ अहिले त अब क्रस प्लेटफर्म छ होइन प्लेस्टेसन पिसी सबैतिर झ्यापझुप हुन्छ त्यही हो अब ल्याग त त्यही नै हो अब बिहिबार आयो भने बिहिबार पनि खुसी हुनुपर्छ यहाँ टिम एकदम नर्मल छ नर्मल सकिएन र त्यत्रो खै कहाँ गएको यत्रो बोलाइसक्यो अर्को गेममा छिर्छ अनि कति खाइरह त नि अनि वान कि कति भयो नसक्यो अलिक टिप्स सेम रहेछ अरे हेर्ने हो अल आउट एट्याक खेलेछ ल मैले त्यसै के हो सब एट्याक नेमारलाई एएमएफमा राख्दा अरे ब्लिस्कल हान्ने नि यता छेउबाट बरु एएमएफमा देख्यो नि त्यहाँ राइकार्ड यत्रो राखेको हुन्छ त्यहाँ मान्छेहरू त्यसलाई त फु गरेर ढालिन्छ नेमारलाई
This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is
Oh, okay, Neymar
definitely up for it.
हालिहाल्छ
Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
नेमारले के भने त्यसको बडी स्ट्रेन्थ कम छ भनेको
There's the whistle. So there is the trophy-laden Frank Rijkaard, the essential piece in one of football's greatest ever club sides.
Yeah, and he's one of these players, Peter, who will ensure that
ए
your team is
नेमारको टुप्पी
always
त
going to be on the front foot by triggering attacks from deep while doing all the dirty work in the background. He's also surprisingly prolific for someone who plays in that deeper role.
Indeed, he in fact scored one of the most important goals in the club's history, the one that allowed the Rossoneri. Kachu! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was no
यस्तो
routine save.
हुँदैन त्यो
Kuchu
ल्याग
is
अनुसारै हुन्छ
offering a
कहिले
right
फास्ट
smile
कहिले
there.
स्लो
And we have our very first corner. Dani Olmo!
हेलो मैले
But he's left disappointed. And it's Messi. Dani Olmo,
ए ओल्मो के भयो फेरि यसलाई
not the most convincing of
कस्तो यार
passes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Batistuta.
हेर न
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement.
Oi, bhai,
Came up against
समात
a
यसलाई
defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out to the left flank. And it's Roberto Carlos.
ल
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're
कस्तो
showing
कमेडी
better
बनाइदिनु
signs. No caution from them.
Clipped into space. Oh, no joy this time. Beckenbauer can clear it away. Dani Olmo. Oh, it's Batistuta. Kirkchu. Spread to the right. Dani Olmo. He is through here. Dani Olmo.
ल
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for
यो
you.
त हान्नु
You
पनि
get
जस्तो लाग्छ
zero
त
time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Rijkaard. Still goalless at the moment. Great vision. And this is Batistuta. Shot a goal!
ए भाइ यार के हो यार
And he's quick to get rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Tries to play it through. That's
छे
a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
हेर्दा पोस्ट नि ठुलो छ नयाँले फलो गर्दै गरौँ के भयो भने मैले यता साउन्ड सुन्छु के
Another corner. Any better
नत्र
luck this
देख्दै
time
यता
round?
हेर्दै पढ्नुपर्छ
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Nepal have the chance to go the other way.
ल
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
नेमारलाई त
He is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
खास गरी सूर्यवंशी 10 मुनि नै गएछ त हार्यो आज 100% हार्यो आज
ओइ रुम खोइ बनाएको गोर्खाली
Most accurate
कस्तो यार
pass.
यो मान्छे त
Dembele going face to face with his great rival.
कानै चड्काइदियो
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
चर्काइदियो भनेको चाहिँ
Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Short changes him with that pass. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Batistuta. And this is Neymar.
हो त मेरो त पहिल्यै दिइरहेछ क्या हो
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
के त मैले के सोच्छु मेरो डिप भएर हुन्छ क्या म
Argentina really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack.
ए भाइ
So they're pacing.
And a chance!
के हान्दैछ यार नेमारले
Lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
के भएको यो भन्छै छ त यार ड्रिबलले उल्टो उल्टो हान्छ यार
के छ त्यो प्लेस्टेसनको
Oh, it's Dembele.
मार करायो भने सुन्छ जस्तो कर
It's made its way to him. Lovely bit of skill. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ball swung in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Batistuta back and defending. Roberto Carlos.
के रे
Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball.
ए के भाइ तिम्रो त ड्रिफ्ट वाला रहेछ
Aims beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this?
त्यस्तो नभन्नु त मैले लाइभमा सबै सुनि सके
There will be one
He
more
has slightly
added time.
undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Dani Olmo bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That signals the
त्यत्तिकै
end
ढकाल्ने यार
of the
त्यसलाई
first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
आजको शनिबार आइतबार
And we
पनि
learned from the first 45 minutes.
I think it's been a decent enough watch.
Chirag.
Despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
त्यो त कुन गेम त भन त
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
त्यस्तै हो ल पैसा राख एलएससीले जित्छ आज
Relatively good about
tap,
themselves, so I
tap.
don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
म टपमा आउँछु ट्याप ट्यापको रेल्ल बधाई छ
McAllister.
विराट कोहली झपायो भने त पहिला सुरु बिहानै उठेर जान्छ होला है
Dembele.
Natal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
यस्तो त लेभल 3 रे
ओ मेरो होइन म त मेरो मैले कसैलाई सपोर्ट गर्छु म त्यस्तो फ्यान हो नि त म
Roberto Carlos. Ball plays for Kokchu.
बरु म दुई दिन
Batistuta.
छु त्यसपछि तर दुई दिन
Argentina
उठेर
needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but
He's had it, and he scores.
त्यहाँबाट उस्तो आयो
यस्तो हो नि त दाइ झापायो भने कस्तो भन्दाखेरि कुरो मलाई नभेटे ऊ जाँदै जाँदैन अनि म सुतुम के राख्नु उसले मलाई
होइन उसले यस्तो अरे ऊ एक दिन आउनु लाग्यो अरे त्यहाँ झापाको अब त्यहाँ कुनै क्रिकेट एकाडेमीको ट्यालेन्टहरू यसो हेर्नु आएको
No way through.
आइदियो भन्छ त्यति बेला त
Looking for options for
मलाई नभेटे
movement.
जाँदैन
He's got away.
मेरो चाहिँ फ्यान हो
Kokchu really struggling to
समीरको
influence
घर
the
यता
game.
छ म समीरलाई
they're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
आऊ बस्छ ढुक्क बस्छ
Messi
त्यसलाई बरु यहाँ यसो चिया पानी
Valverde.
होइन जेडी सेडी
knocks it into space.
त्यसको खाने पानी कति छ थाहा छ लिटरको
Aimed at the far side. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
सस्तो महँगो थाहा छ उसले बाहिर के पनि खाँदैन तपाईँ आफै बोकेर हो
मैले दिएपछि खान्छ त मैले
Kokchu scooting forward. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
छिटो बनाऊ तिमी फेरि विराट कोहलीको रिसमा तिमीलाई फेरि सिक्नु परोस् नि यार 500 पोइन्ट पुगेर 1000 को स्पिन हान्नुभएको 500 त पुग्नै आँटेको पहिले अरे ओ गोर्खा जेन्जी मार्सला जेन्जी
त्यो सुदम त गयो है
को रवि हैन त
होइन बाले नै हो
बाले नि के बाले
अहिलेको गृहमन्त्री सम्हाल्ने
त्यो पनि सम्हाल्ने दुईटै पायो
ए दुईटै चिन्ता छ नि होइन प्रधानमन्त्री भयो अरे रक्षा मन्त्री पनि उही हो अब
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
चिन्ता छ प्रधानमन्त्री गृहमन्त्री
अनि हाम्रो सोभिताको
Well into the second half and still there's nothing between them. Oh, easy pickings there. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted
गोर्खालाई
ball.
गोलमा टेन्सन भइरहेको छ उनी
ए हामीले त्यसको चिन्ता छ दाइ गोल सोल भन्ने के छ यहाँ देश
मैले भन्ने बित्तिकै गोल हाल्न लाग्छ अहिले ठुक्क बाहिरै हाल्नु
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
कस्तो स्लो भने यार म त छक्क पर्छ भर्खर ल्याएको छ प्लेयर
Because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vinicius Junior.
हेर्न
McAllister powering forward here.
यो पनि
And he's managed to get free. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Kukchu is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
तिमी आइसक्रिम भुल्छौ यार
आइसक्रिम भुल्छौ
आइसक्रिम भुल्छ इनफ्याक्ट आइसक्रिम भनेको राम्रो कुरा पनि होइन पहिलादेखि जेसुकै होस् दही त बबाल हो यार हामी नेपालीहरू काम नगर्ने सच्चै यार त्यो त बबाल
The referee's awarded a free kick.
फ्याट मात्र बढी हुन्छ होइन गुलियो पनि हुन्छ
Vinicius Junior. Now has he got the beating of his marker here?
अलिकति वेट घटाउनु छ भन्छ नर्मल
So
छैन हो
deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Has been cut short.
पुरा घोडा जस्तो
के भन्छ
Cafu has it in a
यहाँ
wide
गोर्खालीको म
position.
सपोर्ट गरेर चाहिँ पाउने गोल हाल्न
कस्तो रङ पास दिएको
Throw.
पास बिगारे पूर्व जाने मान्छेलाई पश्चिम दिएर ल भयो अब यस
आयो लेभल 3 ले कहाँ दिएछु यार यता दिनु
आयो गोर्खालीले ब्याक टु ब्याक दुई गेममा जित हासिल नगरेको सब्सक्राइबरहरूले राजीनामा माग गरेका छन् त्यो गोर्खालीको चाहिँ मैले माने सबै अस्तिको म्याच इन्टेन्स भनेर थप्दैछ क्या इन्टेन्स म्याच
Olise. Marquez promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe, and this is
इन्टेन्स राखेर
Bale.
चाहिँ वर्डै त्यस्तो भिडी बनाइदियो कि
Natal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
कहाँ के चाहिँ भनेको मैले केही देखेको छु
Aubameyang crosses.
क्यामेरा
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
ए ल ठिक छ ल त्यो
That is good progress on the left. Boyan.
ए कपाल त पुरै
Vinicius Junior.
त्यो सम्झा
Now it's Kukchu,
के अरे सम्झा अलि के
and it's Roberto Carlos.
मदारी के अरे त्यस्तै छ त अलि सम्झा अलि मदारी जस्तै छ त त्यही
Look at the space here, and this is Bale.
सही त्यो
Long
अब
ball
ओपन
by the
गर्नु बाइक
goalkeeper.
त्यसलाई के भन्छ त्यसले के गर्छ
Well, they've got one
Kस्तो
on the
यार,
clock, but the balance
चेन्ज
of back is
नभयो
very
क्या
fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
अलिकति दारी बढाउने
And here's Neymar.
त्यसपछि त
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being
Shoots to shoot.
अनि ऊ गर्ने के अरे सेयर ए झापा
Steps in,
भनेर होइन
and that's
सेयर
the
ए
end of
झापा
that.
भनेर
And it's Neymar.
शेयर ए त्यहाँ त्यसको शेयर ए बलौट हेर्ने थियो नि त उसको त्यो हुन्छ
Beautiful simplicity.
हेर्न रियाक्सन के हो यार
Running on one side, dogged defence on the
शेयर ए
other.
झापा
Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's running through. Bojan. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy!
त्यो पछाडि परेको है म
That
त
was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here.
It's just a
Peter.
fun
The
one,
defence
very lot of-
might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that will be the final act. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of
90
victory.
plus मा गएर
Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
पोस्टमा स्लोमा
Deservedly so.
यी बार हुँदा नि कस्तो भयो यार आज
मैले पुरै बुझेन
36 पोइन्ट आएछ ल
मेरो पार्टनर के त
बोलाउनु हामी त फेरि खतरा फर्ममा छौँ
खोइ त है म त आज खतरा प्र्याक्टिस गरेछ
ठिकै
अब यहाँ खोइ अनलाइनै आएछ नि कसरी बोलाउनु त उसलाई अब है त एकछिन त भेलो
ए जोइन गर है घन्टा भइसक्यो
भन्छ कसरी थाहा हुन्छ पर्व गोल खाना यस्तो के भनेको के हो म त बुझिनँ यस्तो
आज बर्नली भर्सेस म्यान सिटी के हुन्छ होला भन गोर्खाले जे पनि त्यही हुन्छ ल बर्नली भर्सेस म्यान सिटी के हुन्छ
अनि भन्छ म्यान सिटीले 4 हान्छ 1 खान्छ
ल ठिक छ ओके नाउ नेक्स्ट समीर ल चाहियो
के हुन्छ भने नि 3-0 नत्र 4-0 हो
ल म चाहिँ 0-2 है गोल खाँदैन 2 गोल हान्छ
भन्न खोजेको त्यो 3-0 4-0 मिले हो तर
ल ठिक छ गोर्खाले चाहिँ 1 गोल खान्छ
4 हान्छ
ल बोनसको लागि येलो रेड कार्डहरु केही छ
रेड कार्ड
बोनस के रेड कार्ड हुन्छ त्यो गेममा
रेड कार्ड छैन
ल मेरो पनि हुँदैन त्यसो भए
भविष्य हेरि चाहिँ यस्तो हेर
खसिम वेलकम खसिम
सेल्टा
बार्सा
स्कोर
खोइ कति कसको अपोनेन्ट कुन हो
सेल्टा भिगो
त्यही त सेल्टा भिगो
बार्सा
3-1 हुन्छ होला बार्साको डिफेन्स त्यस्तो राम्रो छैन अहिले
बार्सा जित्छ तर त्यही हो क्लिन सिट अलिकति नहुन सक्छ जम्मा 3 पोइन्टको लिडर भन्दा आर्सेनलको त्यो पनि एक गेम कम्ती छ सिटीले
आज जित्यो मात्र भने पनि टपमा आउँछ म्यान सिटी त्यो भन्दै थियो नि के अरे 228 दिन टपमा बसेर भन्दै थियो त त्यही भएर भन्दै म्यान सिटीको राइट अफ नगर हो केटा भन्दै
अब यिनीहरूलाई यस्तो गाह्रो भयो नि त अब हेर्ने यिनीहरूले हातबाट पिएल पनि कुमाउँछ च्याम्पियन्स लिग पनि कुमाउँछ
उ त पिएससी हुन्छ म त गाडी
के भन्छ हौ
यसपालिको पनि दावेदार पिएससी नै हो हुन्छ जितो तर मैले भने म त स्पेनको बेसमा कुरा गर्ने हो म चाहन्थेँ कि लिभरपुलले जितोस् यसपालि किनभने लिभरपुलको एउटा मात्रै चान्स भनेको च्याम्पियन्स लिग थियो त्योसँग पिएससी पऱ्यो पिएससीले त धोबी हान्दियो होइन अब लिभरपुललाई त्यति हानेको म त राम्रै छ हान्दियो 4 लाखा
बोल्नु चाहिँ के बेला ल रेडी भइसकेछ रेडी गरेन भन्छ
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a
Benzin,
match
benzin.
that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks
Only
Peter.
division
It's
खेलेर
great
आस
to
लाग्यो
be on board.
बेन्जिन पनि
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
डिभिजन खेलेको हालिहाल्यो भन्दै मलाई
Neymar. That's tidy. Kirkchu opts to play it back. Lovely, now then. Oh, he had to make that,
No.
and he did make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
यस्तो हान्छ यार लास्टमा
Looking to play him in.
ल
Sends it crossfield. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
He's the shining light of Asian football in
No.
Europe, Peter. Son
No.
Heung-min. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting
No.
inside or just stretching the fences. A player with a superb work ethic.
ल
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's
Yeah,
given a free kick.
यस्तो हेलो रोमो वेलकम
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Huh?
A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
मेसीलाई
Messi. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's intervened well there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's good vision. And it's made its way to him.
रेड
That's a foul in
Red,
a
come on.
dangerous area.
कम ऑन रेड
Referee's come over. It's a red card.
पार्टिस्टुडले फल
Well,
हान्छ
Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an
easy.
obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
दुई तिन गेम एउटा रेड खानु पर्छ
हो नि स्योर
But he's left
सक्दै
disappointed.
सक्दैन नि मेरो एट्याकलाई
रातो कार्डको शिकार
Van Balten threads one in.
ओइ भाइ
अनि त्यो त छोडे भइहाल्थ्यो नि त किन त
कहाँ नि उसको
अहिले त्यो लागेपछि
Red card.
Well,
लाग्यो
नहुन नि त
Passing
सक्थ्यो
is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's well spotted.
त्यो त बाहिर हाल्नु नि सक्थ्यो
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
भएर आएको छ अरे
Oh, nice touch.
गोल
Cafu
खानु त एउटा
delivers the ball.
एउटा खानु एउटा बहाना
ल
Oh, it's come off the upright.
म्यान
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good
Come
movement inside
on,
the
आज के
box.
पोस्ट
No
यार
shortage of targets here.
Asim hello welcome
Going about
okay
things with real
I need
menace.
to read everything it's good
Kukchu does really well to win the ball there.
wait but anyways thank you for the words but I need to read man good यार level 2 बनाइसके त मैले
Juve, and it's Messi. Great vision. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
ल ढकाल्दै ओइ
Ah, he's given it away.
ल के
Out towards the flank.
Ah, he'll be
ल
disappointed.
यार
Rijkaard. For Xavi Alonso.
एउटा फेरि स्टोरी
Nicely intercepted. Kukchu. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
सुरुमा खेल्ने भन्दा राम्रो खेल्ने भएको
Totti into the channel.
रोटी त राम्रो रहेछ नि त यार
Promise, but will it really prove productive?
Go for a shot.
रोटी त सही दिने रहेछ नि त नि
What has happened here?
रोटीले पास त फर्स्ट टाइम thank
And we
you
have our very first corner.
ओ बल्ल थाहा भयो नि त टोटीले के गर्दैछ भनेर को बुझ्दैछु क्या म है सही दियो त पास यसलाई एउटा डबल टच दिन पाएँ पहिल्यै थाक्ने क्या
आज सेप्टेम्बरलाई खेलाउनु पर्ला जस्तो कि आरआर 150 हुन तल नै हान्छ हैन
ओके डोन्ट रन टोटी डोन्ट निड टु रन
150 कि 160 एकछिन
टोटीले यार मजा आयो टोटीको पास त यार
150 भनौँ न है
Do I have individual instruction? होइन त Let's go. Let's finish this game. धेरै चुपुर
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Driving through the middle.
आइस यार रिबल गर्यो त्यसपछि के गर्ने चाहिँ आएन क्या ओए
Kukchu. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Totti, that's destined for the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out
There
wide.
will be 1 minute added time.
ए आज के भएको छ यार यो त पोस्ट यार
Deftly away. Mbappe.
के भएको आज त
We've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just
postma
lacked
हानेन
that
छ यार
telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their
ओइ हाने त यार नेमारले
chances into a goal. They definitely wanted
Mito.
one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And so the action is resumed.
लो
The
पनि
club
त्यस्तै छ
are
आज
probably
त
feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the shots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much
No.
more than that.
अरे
And it's Messi. Diouf. Looking for the run.
ओए भाइ
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
फेरि दियो क्या
उल्टै हान्दिने मलाई
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
रेड कार्ड कसले हा
There they go, hunting again.
मैले खा जस्तो भइसक्यो लास्टै पेले त
Rijkaard.
चुपुर के गरेको थियो
This
फर्मेसन
is an adventurous run down that left-hand side.
गोलकिपरलाई गरेर आयो क्या
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Totti. He has found a way through.
ल ढकाल्दा यार
Schmeichel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Name goes for the shot.
ल
He's got away with
फुल
one
लेट
there.
भएछ
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his
Yeah, no,
team in
त्यहीँ
real
पुग्यो।
trouble then.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi.
कस्तो दौडेको मेसी फेरि
कस्तो छेकेको दसजनाले
Well, that is good. Super running.
कस्तो दौडेको फेरि 20 जनाले लात्ते मार्यो अब
त्यस्तो ठोकिन्छ फेरि त्यो मान्छे पासर सुनादेको हुन्छ कस्तो ठोकिन्छ
It's Neymar. Oh, now
No.
here's an interesting matchup. It is still anyone's
No.
game, 0-0. Cafu
ल के यार
makes the
पास त एउटै
interception.
मिल्दैन त यार
Zanetti.
ल जा
माछा खेला खेलिदिएको
He's looking
ल
wide.
ए ल
Marquez spots
Yeah,
it and intercepts. Kukçu running with intent. Neymar. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter.
Oh, no
No.
question that's a foul.
आइरहेको छु त
And that's going to be a booking.
यो त पासै नमिलेको यार
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
के चेन्ज गर्नु सबै गरी अघि नै यार यार त्यो कसरी कटेर क्या त्यो गोल यार अझै
रेडी त छ नि हौ
खोइ त रेडी हौ
अँ
खोइ
रेडी त छ नि
लास्ट टाइममा के खाएर गोल हाल्न सकेको छैन यो गोल हाल्दै चाहिँ तिमीलाई सेक
हेलो वेलकम वेलकम ल आउन छिटो आऊ आऊ
Benches.
Number 15,
कहाँ गएको
Neymar. Number 18, Batistuta. Number 10, Messi.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Rijkaard. Number 21,
यहाँ चाहिँ नि हेलो भनेर जाने हो
Carlos. Coming on the field, number 20, Rashford.
Cafu.
14, Mbappe.
He's in a great position here.
24,
ल
number
He
3,
doesn't look too happy with
Huh?
that.
मेन्सिटी हारे त सेलिब्रेट गर्छ होला
Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
मेन्सिटी सबै जोसिसक्यो है अब जित्ने नै हो भनेर बसिरहेको छ।
Tomori, a player so deservedly
Haaland
decorated
देखेन,
with praise and glory.
हारे त मक्क छ अब त
Totti.
जितिहाल्यो
Now that's well seen too.
ल
Messi tries to and the shot.
हुन्छ र
And needless to say, that deserved better.
रोनाल्डो एन्ड
Mbappe
मेसी
deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those
कति
runs.
मिनट भयो
The
देख्दैन
passers will
हो र
always have an
76
option
भइसक्यो
with him.
गुड लक लेट्स गो रे अनेक वेलकम ब्याक
अनि को अनि
अस्सलाम वालेकुम उज्बेकिस्तान रे वालेकुम सलाम
हेर्नु पर्यो नि त
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
होइन यार के हो यो
Clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very
के
frantic end to
नमिलेको
this
आज म
game.
त छक्क पर्छु
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nepal have it back and can go again. Tries to play it through. Now Mbappe. And the finish! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Nepal presented with
पेनल्टी
a
गाइस
golden
राइट लेफ्ट मिड यु क्यान टाइप अन द
opportunity
च्याट
here. So we're
राइट
ready to
लेफ्ट
go.
मिड टाइप अन द च्याट पेनल्टी पेनल्टी
अहिले हेर भन्नु होइन छिटो म सेभ हाल्नु छ नि त्यो लुकाएर लुकाएर हाल्न नि भरे हेर भन्छु सेभ हाल्नु त लुकाएर नदेखाउने गरी हाल्नु
He scores for sure!
अस्ति हेर्दा चाहिँ
Not much more than a formality.
I just think
नहेरेको नि त
the
ऊ
keeper
यस्तो हुन्छ नि त
committed
नि
himself too early.
हो चाहिँ
So the first goal of the game.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
And it's Kukçu. Shifted it to the flank. Nice control. Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that.
ओए भाइ
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Totti. Vinicius Junior. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the
तेरे
ball.
का ओए भाइ
Too happy to take that
Minutes has
back.
been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And he's straight offside.
साइड कहाँको अफसाइड हो ल है यारे पीसी प्लेयर कि मोबाइल प्लेयर हो
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that will be the
खै
final.
सिसामा आएन
Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste
Count
of
ID.
victory. Fingernails bitten to the
Wait.
quick, but they have got over the line.
Wait.
Quite a ride.
Hello,
Totti
attendees.
voted.
प्ले स्टेसन हो कि के हो नो होला
Ho.
पिसी ए प्ले स्टेसन मिल्छ जोइन गर न कहिले काहीँ उयो वाइटी ड्यास आयो गोर्खाले पप खै छैन यहाँ सिकामै छैन वाइटी ड्यास आयो गोर्खाले सन्दीप पिसी प्लेयर कि मोबाइल प्लेयर पिसीमा हो पिसीमा हो खोइ कहाँ हरा हेलो भन्छ अनि गायब हुन्छ
Warzone Kelden out TMI.
अहिले त धेरै भयो नखेलेको ल्याग हुने बेसरी धेरै नै भयो नखेलेको अहिले के खेलिरह हुन्छ तिमी तिमीलाई बोलाएको क्या आयो भने भनेर ए
Ma
वारजोन
Warzone.
के टिम छ कि के छ टिम छ कि एक्लै टिम नभएर नखेलेको धेरै भइसक्यो
Nepali Haru XA Varkar Chinjan Vako from abroad.
Messi. He bends Messi. Ankara Messi.
ठ्याक्कै ग्रुप थियो पहिला 4 जना त्यो बेलामा खेल्थ्यो अहिले त अब कता कता के थियो रमाइलो छ अन्त कन्ट्रोलरबाट स्टार्ट गरेर पछि फेरि किबोर्ड माउस चेन्ज गरेर कन्ट्रोलर त सक्दै सकेन त्यो क्लोज काउन्टर त्यो क्लोज इन्काउन्टर चाहिँ गाह्रो लाग्ने अलि फ्रान्सको चाहिँ ठिकै हुन्छ इब्राहिम थ्याङ्क यू सनम त्यो के भन्छ के खेलाउँछ टोट्टीले गर्न त गर्यो होइन यसो गरौँ कि क्या हो होइन मिल्दैन फेरि एकचोटि
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game.
प्रिमियर लिग
that
त
the
कोभिड
passionate
सिरिज त
crowd
फिक्स
demand.
भएछ त
PSC, thank you for the like.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is
100
Jim
89
Beglin.
points
A delight to
होइन
have him on board.
तिमी नर्मलै बोल्दा नि सुनिरहेछ कि किन त्यो कहिले अगाडि लिएर आउँछ कहिले पछाडि लिएर आउँछ
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
म घरिघरि इयरफोन यता टाढा यता नजिक ल्याउन सक्दिनँ त
त्यसरी बोल्दै बोल्दिनँ नि
सुनिरहेको हुन्छ अहिले भर्खर किन त्यो नजिक आएर बोलेको
हेर म टाढा लगेर बोल्छु सुन्छ कि सुन्दैन हेर ल
So it's away we go then. The unmistakable figure of the brilliant Lionel Messi. 3 times he's conquered Europe, Jim. The first of those back in 2009.
Rome, he was excellent throughout. Not just in the final, Peter, but over the course of the whole tournament. He so deserved to be on the score sheet that night.
And it came with a header. You didn't expect that, a loopy header over the keeper. You thought at one stage it wasn't going to reach the net, but it did, and we never doubted him.
The shortest player on the pitch beating one of the tallest goalkeepers around at the time.
Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Nepal are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard clears without hesitation. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Neymar. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Nepal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Kaut. There's the shot! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Nepal restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That has been cut short.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. It's a searching pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cafu. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hops for safety. Now Van Bouten. Totti, nicely spread. Bojan Kurkic finding himself in... Impressive jump! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Nepal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
Takes the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Duke, given the lift of his goal. Kaut.
Well played and well cleared.
Bojan. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. And it's Totti. And it's Kukçu. Nicely weighted ball. This ended up in no man's land. And here's Bojan. Totti.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And now they can spring out of defence. Juve has the space to scheme, opts to play it back. That's an excellent interception. And he's gone backward here. Juve, oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Spread to the right. Now it's Bojan. And that is headed for the middle. Tomori is there, and he can get that clear.
No.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's a good ball out wide. Kukçu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Flashes it across. And the pass is intercepted. Juve. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
That यस्तो गोल खान्छ के भन्नु होला यस्तो इजी कमब्याक हो के यो त
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
ओए यार छिरिसक्यो त यार मै झुक्के नि अहिले
Kukçu. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
हैन
Pass just lacking in accuracy. This is Neymar. He's certainly onside.
ल यार
This possibly the last play of the half.
कस्तो
And that should get the job done. Pass somewhat off target. And Bojan! And that's a sharp finish.
इजी कमब्याक हो के
And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes.
Oh, you know.
All of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Yo,
ए
big
पहिला
fat.
सकाउ न मेरो गन्जी गन्जी के छ त
So we're off again.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the Batis टुटाले यार आम्मा
Spread it left. Van Bouten wins the duel this time.
स्लो छ साच्चै स्लो छ
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defense
हेर न यार के घुस्रेर जान्छ भने ल
and that interception was
कस्तो स्लो के
most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Neymar. He might be in. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
In towards the back stick.
ल त्यो गेम स्लो भयो कि रियाक्सन स्लो भयो कि के भयो
Who's
म त
prepared to shoot anytime, any place.
कति टाइम लागिरहेछ है घुम्नलाई
Roberto Carlos has
ल
that wide.
छेक दिइसक्यो यार उहिले दिएको यार मैले यार
टाइम लाग्छ
And it's
नि
Roberto
सबै
Carlos. Well, they are still trailing.
कति टाइम लाग्छ नि
And
बल
they
चल्नलाई
require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
यो भाइ खाना खाएर आइकन लाइन पनि जान्छ
And that's
La.
been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. And that's gone loose. Boyan. Can he finish? Again, a brilliant save.
कस्तो अलिकति यो ह्याप्पी क्या
Corner
पुरै
number
यार
3 coming up.
त्यही भएन यार गोल भइसक्यो यार कस्तो ह्याप्पी छ
And that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the
Maybe
right
we're
attitude and application.
champion
Peter.
that's all.
They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
ऊ
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
या त्यो घुम ल लड्दिरह क्या यस्तो यार
Maldini defending his
La.
corner stubbornly. Stood
म
up
यत्रो
very
दौडेको छु
firmly.
होइन
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
के यार
Paul have
उहिले दिएको यार मैले यार
substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see
La.
any activity from the
होइन
bench?
कतिखेर थिचिसकेँ त मैले
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified.
यस्तो 16
Well
La.
seen. Saw
Yep.
that coming.
Yeah.
He read that really well and stopped it.
ल यार
Gone well.
पास त यस्तो भएको छ क्या आज
Back where it came from. Count crosses. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the
La.
last they'll see of him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most convincing of passes.
के कन्ट्रोलर भाँचिन लगाइसक्यो मेरो यार
Count. Under an awful lot of pressure.
ल
Half an hour gone in the second half.
यो दुईजना त आज
Oh, well played.
Nepal clearly have been instructed.
ल
to
त्यो
kill this
त्यत्तिकै
off.
पेलेर यार
Is the best form
ल
of it.
अड्काइदिएर ल गेमै
Could have won it
Yeah,
there and
okay.
then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what
Oh.
a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous. And he's kept his team in it.
Totti.
या तेरी के
Crunching
यार
tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has
ए
said
ल मारे खाली पाए
so. Can he latch on to this? Son Heung-min gets into a good position. He's had a
ल
shot! And it's in!
यस
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise.
Oh my
the finish
god नेपाली
sumptuous.
छोरी
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
के
And
हो
they're
त्यो?
dazed.
अन्धाधुन हो हेर्दै म के भएर छ त
Ramon. Welcome back, Gaming with Hamal.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the
कस्तो
same
स्लो
time.
भने क्या
Liverpool go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward.
Penalty.
He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out bad.
Takes a shot! And it's in! Right back in the game! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
What the
Peter,
Yes.
the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
ल
Just one in it now.
चा
Well, they're just be
हान्न
one more
ल
chance
उडाइदियो
for
अरे
him
अञ्चल
before the whistle goes. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
हत्तेरिका
Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time.
ल कस्तो पास दिएको यार इजी थियो त नि
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Played right into his path.
What?
So that's it. It is all over.
कसरी भेटेन
Can look back at this result with regret.
slide
A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
यार कस्तो खेलेको हामीलाई थाहा छैन यो नेटले सोध्नु भएको गरेको यार यो नेटले टेन्सन गराइदिएर चिन्ता
को सिस्टम आयो त्यही चिजै खानु पर्यो नमिल्यो त
छ गोल तो स्लो भइरहेको
Arco game mo ne aksu ne hai.
होम भाइ मिलाउँदैन त मिले अवे गर त
Ailbarai xuu mo.
के गरे यो होम अवे मिलाउँदैन कहाँ छ दुईजनाले मिला ठिक छ त नि राम्रै हो नि
ठिक छ मेरो टाइम भेट्नु 5 सेकेन्ड
दुईजनाले मिलाएको त्यो हेभी भएको आज के बेला लाइक विवेक हेर न फेरि कसले के बजाएको फेरि के भाग
म चाहिँ हैन म त्यस्तो काम गर्दिन नि
थाहा छ कसले गीत बजाउँछ
ए मैले बजाएको
तिमीलाई भने हो मैले यत्तिकै गराउँछ भने नि मैले हो कि होइन देखेँ नि
अनि के थाहा छ भने के भन्न खोजेको
अनि गीत कसले बजाउँछ साइडमा टिभी कसले हेरेर हुन्छ
म चाहिँ पुरै क्लियर पो भन्नु पर्यो
ल क्लियर त्यति भन्दा क्लियर कति भन्नु त
म बुझ्दिन
त्यही त बुझ्दैन भनिरहेको छ त मैले भने हो कि बुझ्दैन
म मेरो बुझ्ने गरी म देखाउँछु अहिले
पखाइ भोल्युम मिलाइहाल्छ वेलकम विनायक होइन कसको के यो स्लो हो कि दशरथ रङ्गशालामा खेलौँ न दशरथ रङ्गशालामा खेल्नु भयो नेपाल भएर पोजिसन हो पोजिसन हो अनि कसरी तान्दैन
KPC Mahudai.
पिसी यस म खेल्दै हो पिसी प्लेस्टेसन एक्सबक्स मिल्यो ट्याक्क लाएर खेल्नु
कलर क्यूरी पेट्रोल क्यूरी
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter.
Thank you for the
There's a
like.
great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring
Ready.
showdown here. The supporters
Ready
have a
नै
great
गर्दैन त
voice,
कसैले
and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
रेडी है ल
Well, we're on the way.
ए
So
भाइ
Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than...
Impressive job!
ओइ
Well, that's a fair
ल
try.
बुङ बुङ ए
but
भिनिसियस
just
हो कि
off
को हो यो
target. That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That has not gone well. Pedri.
Yep.
And it's Olmo. And he's well. And Bebeto! Cruyff. It's Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. He's got away. And that is well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Olise.
ल छोइहाल्यो
Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
The Dog clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Whoa.
It's Messi. Danny Olmo. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Chance for shots! Cruyff. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that
ल मलाई
tackle
लडाइ
is
यार
certainly sturdy. Well, that's
यस्तो
surely
यार
a
यो
half
हरियो
free
यार
kick. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic.
के हो बोल
Well, that's down
स्क्रिन नै
to
के भएको यार
simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
स्क्रिन नै तहस नहस भयो
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, now it... Oh,
ल
Vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it
Thank you for
and
the sub.
dealing with it.
Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
ए भाइ यार के
Nepal have the chance to go the other way. Pressure coming in from all directions.
हाय
And here's Aubameyang. And this is Cruyff.
ल
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Nepal have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And he whips in across. Cafu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cruyff. And Mateus. Bellingham.
ल
Spread out to the left. Alonso. And this is Messi. Cruyff.
एकदम स्वागत छ all the way from
Knocks it out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
ए तेरी की
clear.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking to pass their way up the
ल
pitch.
भाइ
Zanetti. Oh, easy pickings there. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bro KT Kasari Padion.
Pedri is onto this.
ओ माय
And he's there
गॉड
to clear it.
केटी कसरी पट्याउने
Bebeto.
के क्वेसन हो यार गोल कसरी हान्ने डिफेन्स कसरी गर्ने अट्याक कसरी गर्ने
In terms of goals,
यस्तो
at
पो
least
भन्ने
you've missed nothing. 40 minutes gone. Half time closing in. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. There he goes, motoring forward. In by Bojan.
छ्या यार
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
कमल रोनाल्डो और मेसी उफ्रिन्छ नछोड्ने
Xabi Alonso.
दिदैन क्या दिको क्या
Aubameyang.
के सुतेको त्यो त
Bebeto. Marquez. That's the end of the first
Arsenal
45.
tactics Peldo rakes you only
A
cross
decent
tape.
enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet.
बिचबाट
Time for some fresh
आयो
ideas in the
बिचबाट
second period, perhaps.
बिचबाट खेल्ने
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
चेल्सीको म्यानेजरले त स्याक हाल्ने छ है चेल्सीको म्यानेजरलाई स्याक हाल्ने कन्फर्म हो लियाम रोसनियर भन्ने नाम लिएर पनि गाह्रो थियो राम्रै भयो स्याक अब नेक्स्ट टाइम बल खेल्छ जो पनि म्यानेजर स्याक भएको भोलिपल्ट राम्रो खेल्छ
So right back into the action.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Aubameyang. Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Bojan. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a brilliant interception. Xavi Alonso. Bebeto. Xavi Alonso.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Natal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pedri. That's a good run down the left. Very nicely done. He's found a way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Get it back. Shapes to shoot! Volleyed effort.
Bellingham really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Well, the number 3 coming up. Tar is there and he can get that clear. That's good play. And that's aimed into the middle. Dani Olmo getting this one clear. And it's Bellingham. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is missed.
Oh, it rattles the bar. He doesn't look
Soft
too
with
happy
it,
with
yeah.
that. Well timed, excellent interception. Cruyff. Here comes bullish header. Well taken goal.
कता अड्क्यो
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to
restart
hold on
गर्नुपर्ने भयो
or
क्या
go for it again and try and extend your advantage.
रिस्टार्ट
That's
गर्नु
always
पर्यो
been the
है
harder
गेम
option
चाहिँ
in my experience.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played,
So
Peter.
responsive.
Did a great job keeping sight of the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah.
Made a
Why you
classic
arguing,
move
sir?
and met it perfectly.
Nepal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Next match, Monet x
Xavi
UU
Alonso has been booked, just to confirm, for that
के
earlier
भएको
incident.
10 घण्टामा
That was very necessary.
फेरि आएर
Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
ल
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, होइन मैले कहिले
Tries to
पुग्छ
play
कि?
it through. Some resolute. Oh, Aubameyang!
मैले कहिले पुगिसकेँ?
Oh, he's done it! He has given that the
के भएको त यो
bang.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop
ल
those,
हेर न,
Peter.
अब अलिअलि हो र झ्याप झ्यापै
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
हैट तेरे
Great ball if he can get there.
कस्तो ल्याग
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the
छ
keeper.
त्यसो हेर्नु त
And that has left him in a heap. Pedri has
Yeah,
been
why
caught
not?
there. It's a
त्यहाँ
foul.
होल्ड गऱ्यो भने चान्स पाउँछ कि तिनवटा स्ट्राइकर त छ अगाडि
हेर न यार
Leading by 2, and the finishing line in
यस्तो भयो
sight.
हुन्छ क्या त्यो
Cunha receives it in a good position here.
ल
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pass somewhat off target.
अब पास थिचिसक्यो हान्नु न त
ओए
के हो साइड
Calm, clears. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well
होल्ड
stopped.
गर्नुपर्छ क्या
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that
ल हेर्न
really well and
ल
stopped it.
Messi
विरोधीलाई
might just
ल्याग
make this.
हाम्रो गेम प्लानै त्यस्तो हो त
नेटले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ स्लो देउनु
ल अझ यार के हो खिचिसक्यो मैले यार
Alonso. Mateus pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
एकदमै
Bellingham. Aubameyang. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Getting up there! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
त्यो देख्यो त त्यो पाउँदै पाउँदैन
And that will be the final act.
आकस्मिक प्ले
Nepal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less
Or restart
warranted, no
गर्छु नि
less
त, अहिले।
deserving of their efforts.
है
A job done in a highly professional manner.
Huh?
Aubameyang picking up the Man of the Match award.
त्यो ठ्याक्कै 1 र 2 को बिचमा खेले त छ होला
त्यस्तै अरू प्लेयर होला नि त राख्न मिल्ने तर अझै भएको छैन रन लिएर हुन्छ
यतिको त ल्याग नहुनु पर्ने हो आज आज
Thank you.
त्यस्तो मन्डे उ पनि हैन
म एकचोटि उ गर्छु नि स्टार्ट गरिहालौँ थ्याङ्क यू कसै थ्याङ्क यू खै एकछिन कहीँ नजानु होला
समय नकुनै ड्याम जाने भने सब भाइ तिमी त लास्ट इयर मभन्दा पुरो रहेछ नि त फोटोमा
त्यस्तै अनि त्यो भिटिने सिटाउने तिनीहरू पनि त्यस्तै होइन र कसले कुन चाहिँ भन्थे के छ त त्यो
के भयो
पोजिसन हो है पोजिसन ए अरू को छ त अब त्यो टिममा नि हेर्नुपर्ने लिएर
फुटबलमा पुरा
प्ले स्टेसन छ कि छैन अहिले त्यो इभेन्ट यसो खेलिरहेको हो कि
हेलो
हो रिस्टार्ट गर्दा हो
यो गुगलमा किन स्कोरमा आएको
भयो
जोइन गर जोइन
आजु हान्दैन कसले यार सिल्के परेको खेल सिक्यो न
कोही छैन फेरि
EK Shin High Mo NREI a High.
अर्कोमा जोइन गरे हुन्छ केही हुन्न हामी हान्दै गर्छु अर्को पनि आइपुगेको छ नि यहाँ आइयो भने भाइ आइरह भने आइसक्यो क्या किन भन्छ आइसक्यो अर्को प्लेयर हरायो फेरि
कहाँको सिस्टम भाइ
टेन 9 8
एकाउन्ट
7
सबै
6
यो गोर्खालीले म जान्दिनँ हेर के गर्छ गोर्खाले स्टार्ट गर्दै
के छ त हो डिस्कर्डमै छ के डिस्कर्ड
बेबी भनेको यो के हो
हो
अन्त माइक खोल्दैन त माइक बन्द गरेर पुरा सानो हो कि यो
सुन्ने मात्र हो
सानले पनि त्यसै गर्छ नि त इन्ट्री भयो हो र इन्ट्री भइसक्यो कता इन्ट्री भयो र राम्रो स्टुडेन्ट ल है
कुन लाउँ ल भन
सबभन्दा लास्टको
कोर्ट पार्क
लास्टमा त्यो छैन अर्कै होला
के छ त
त्योभन्दा माथि नाम भन त
तिमीलाई यही मनपर्छ यही लाइन्छ तिमी
ए त्यो होइन हौ त्योभन्दा खतरा हो क्या स्टेडियम भनेको छानिराख्नु पर्ने चिज हो क्या खालि
तिमी छानेर बसिरह
म त छ
समीर दाई कहिले आउने रे केटिएम
कता गयो त आएको छैन
छैन र के छ त यो यति छ त यहाँ यो छ यो छ यो छ यहाँ जहिले गेम स्टार्ट हुन्छ कहाँ हराउँछ साँच्चै क्या टाइमै सकेछ टाइम सकिसक्यो मान्छे छैन
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Hello.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
जहिले गेममा कस्तो पज गर्नु पर्छ
ल छिटो
म यहाँ सुनिरहेको छु के भन्छ भनेर
So we're up and running.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Stoichkov is onto it in a flash.
पनि स्लो नै छ त के भयो क्लोज है
That's gone for a throw-in.
फर्स्ट हाफसम्म थाहा हुन्छ
Zanetti stood up well to him there.
किन नभने त कहिले आउने र केटिएम
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
ओइ
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
कस्तो पास हुन्छ भने म त छक्क पर्छ लेभल 3 नै राख्नु क्या हो मैले त डिरेक्सन दिनै नजाने हो कि लेभल 2 मा त झन् सजिलो हुनुपर्ने है
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? And the shots!
के भयो कसरी गोल खायो
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Pedri demonstrated great strength. He really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
हाम्रो थ्रो त्यो
ल के हो
So a breakthrough already. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's managed to get free. Cruyff couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with. And it wasn't.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
यहाँ देखिन हो
It's not gone well. Bellingham.
यस्तो के भन्छ
Simons threads one in. Simons, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
फेरि
सुनिसके नि त अनि यो हेडफोन
Over to the right flank.
यस्तो
Into the middle, and the keeper beats it away. And he's well positioned here. Simons!
ओइ के
It's a
हानेको
goal!
गोल
And a He'd lost no
कस्तो खाले
time
हान्थ्यो
at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
यस्तो भयो
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pedri. He was under real pressure there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Cruyff. Bellingham. And he was alert to it. In with the challenge. That's going across goal. And he's taking no chances there. Elise is looking to influence the game from out wide. Up towards the front line. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe gets into a good position. Cross into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Stoichkov. The ball's gone astray. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Bebeto. The pass has gone astray. Now that looks a decent ball. Stoichkov gets flagged offside. He has found the way, tries one from range. There it is! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Mathias Cunha is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Bellingham, looking for options for movement. Pinches it off him. Mathias Cunha. Oh, perfectly measured that. Look at the space here. Crosses it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played back in. Towering header! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And we come to you now with a quick.
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Well, the idea was a good one.
अब आउँछ
Execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Xavi Simons looking for the run. Always onto this. He's in one-on-one. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Marquez. More and more pressure on the ball here. Nepal needing a change of fortune here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Looks to the other side. Olise. Pedri gets over and intercepts.
The attendance for this match
60 minutes played.
Well
seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matches Cunha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. He's a sharp little ball here. Aims beyond the defence. That's offside. Yes, it is.
5 मिनट पर्खेन 10 मिनट पर्खेको दाइ त्यहाँ
ल
आफै बिजी भएर कता कता भाग्नुहुन्छ अनि आएर बसेकै हो त जयदाय त्यही दिन तल हुन्न दोकानमा ओके गुड नाइट एकैचोटि 500 वटा कमेन्ट आउँछ कसरी रिप्लाई गर्नु दिमागले रिडै गर्दैन त
Nepal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 14, Mbappe. Number 27, Bayern. Number 15,
Matches Cunha.
Bellingham. Number 7,
It's
Pedri.
Bebeto, and he's got away from it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass.
24, Bale.
Now he's off and running.
Number 17, Stojkovic.
Tar.
Number 22,
Matches Cunha. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Bale. He's got away. No way through, so back it comes. Zanetti clears without hesitation.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
Carry
on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether
He'll try from distance. And yes, it's there.
हामी चाहिँ हेरेको हेरे
A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Mathias Cunha.
Nepal now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow
ल
their
कहाँको
Xavi Simons. Now it's Stoichkov. The most accurate pass. And it's Schneider. Stojkovic. And here's Aubameyang. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
यहीँ खस्यो
And the
ल
Oh, that could be pivotal. He has given that the last
Powerful
man.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Come back
Mind
now,
you, you would have
High.
thought that when the last one went in.
And that is out of
किन
play.
काट्ने अब गम्म
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Another throw in.
Long ball counter 4-3-3.
बिग्रिन्छ भएर के हो के नि
3-3.
के हाल्ने हो
Oh, there's a probing ball. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. The ball has bounced loose now.
Oh, look.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Zanetti, Aubameyang goes for a shot! Oh, extraordinary. Quality ball. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! Will you see? Knocks it into space. And it's Snyder.
होइन के त अब जित्दैन क्या उता गर्थ्यो
त्यो होइन के मैले
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
सपोर्टको लागि आइरहेको थियो त
Nepal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
And we'd like to
Your
inform
final
you now
thoughts,
of the
Jim?
latest
Nepal
travel information.
desperately
त्यही दुखायो
पाडेर हारेको त पावर पनि बढी थियो क्या त्यो
हान्छु भने दिएको नि त्यहाँ त
किपर गयो कि बल गयो थियो
अनि
गोर्खाले त अब बाहिर गयो कि त्यही लड्यो
कि बाहिर गयो कि के आयो त उत्तर अनि हान्दै
पावर हारेको थियो त्यो नेट कति पछाडि गएको थियो देख्यो है
कति हाँस्दै
को आयो
कोही न कोही त आयो त
बेबी हो
ओए
सालमा पनि भइहाल्छ
कोही राख्नु पर्यो कहाँ हिँडेर
कहाँ गएको सिसम भाइ
हट
के भयो
ल होम
भोलि आउँछु भाइ
किन के भयो सिजन
सकेन रे
ल्याग हो
होइन गाह्रो खेल्नै सकेन
गफ हान्छ फेरि नट छैन भन मैले पेनल्टी हान्नु परेको छ नत्र त यहाँ अहिले सबैजना पहिले नहेर्ने मान्छेहरू नि आउँछ ए दाइसको पेनल्टी त मै हान्छु आउनुहोस्
अब हानु
म त्यही
Parksa.
सोचेर क्या त्यो कहिले नखेल्ने प्लेयरले पेनल्टी हान्छ होला है मलाई कहिले नहेर्ने क्या प्लेयरै नहेर्ने मान्छेलाई पनि खेलाइदियो भने त मसँग त जित्छ होला यार
जित्दैन
जित्छ जित्यो डाइ भन्ने बटन थाहा भइहाल्छ सुट हान्ने बटन थाहा भइहाल्छ गन्साको हो ल एकै सुरु कति लामो भएको आएको त हामी त कुर्दा हाम्रो 4 साल भएको सकिसक्यो
आएर गइसक्यो
आएर गइसक्यो दुःखले पंगा हुँदैन
आज त त्यो लोड पनि एकदम स्लो भएको खाइरहेछ कि क्या हो के
म भर्खर आएको गेम भर्खर सुरु गर्नुभयो क्या हो
उसले भर्खरै अरू गरेछ के गर्ने नभन म त
हान्दै भइहाल्यो रेडी हो भने हान्दै हुन्छ
राम्रो प्लेयर एउटै छैन त यार बिचमा त राम्रो प्लेयर त एउटै छैन मलाई हुलिट चाहियो क्या हुलिट त डिफेन्स पनि गर्छ त्यो त अलिअलि राम्रो किपिङ पनि गर्दो रहेछ यार यो प्लेयरहरू सबभन्दा राम्रो किपर त हुलिटै जस्तो छ
किपर
किपर पनि राम्रो छ नि हो नि
सबै माथिदेखि तलसम्म त्यही हो नि त एउटा प्लेयर
हो
सेन्टर फरवर्डदेखि सेन्टर ब्याकसम्म
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti, he goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just plows on and on with boundless energy.
Vinicius Junior, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Xavi Simons will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Simons. Xavi Alonso, played down the flank.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cafu, looking for the run. And he shoots! Xavi Simons. Now it's Stoichkov. Quality ball. He won't be happy with that one. Forced to go back.
Yeah.
Chasing after it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Mbappe. That's a lovely neat pass. Zanetti, he's picked his way through. Xavi Alonso, neither side yet able to find the net. Olise, it's a throw in. Good steal, he just read it. The cut back. And he gets rid in a hurry. Michael gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Matheus Cunha is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Cafu. Tar gets across to intercept that. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Tries to play it through. Simons. Caceres. Mateus. Looking to play him in. It's run loose here. Distributed tidily. That was good alertness. Bojan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
एउटालाई के भयो
He gets a ticking off
Yeah.
and needs to be very
के
careful now.
हाल्ने रहेछ हौ।
Yeah, and he has to
Put
change
that
his
to-
ways, or
Daddy
this
Baji,
referee could soon change his status.
He went for the corner.
यही छ फेरि कुरा ल उता त उता पो रहेछ त।
Matias Cunha is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
हल्लिन पनि पाइन।
Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide, showing good feet. Oh, now here's an interest. Oh, good effort!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Bebeto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Towering header! Oh, he's
No,
hit
no,
the
no.
bar!
त खोले हान्छ यार
Keeper's done ever so well.
Stoichkov is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game.
ल हान्ने थिएन
प्र्याक्टिकल चाहिँ प्र्याक्टिकल भन्छ
प्र्याक्टिकल हो
ल
हान्नु हान्नु
Nepal are looking to go forward now.
बाटोको सही हुनु
Played out towards the right wing.
Nepal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
ल हेर त घुमाइ
Boyan. Great vision. Mbappe is onto this. He's going for goal! Split second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
एउटा पायो भने अनि काउन्टर जान्छ है
And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti. Caceres.
Low.
Passes the best.
पायो पायो पिक्चर
Olise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Marquez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There will be
That's
1
played
minute
in low.
added time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's tidy.
यहीँ गयो कि
So a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. We're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through.
छ ल फेरि
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Simons. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Space for him to turn and look. Tries to cross. That's the keeper's goal.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's shifting through the gears here. So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! Fine stop from the keeper.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Totti. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Totti.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now it's Stoichkov. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
Header! Against the crossbar! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The pass is intercepted. Maciej Cunha, good purposeful running this.
म त अड्किँदै कुद्दै
Xavi Alonso. And here's Stoichkov. Shot a goal! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's made sure that's not getting through. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
ओइस shit कहाँ यतापट्टि गोलमा गइदिएर
Well, Peter, they're trying to blame offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
ढुकिहाल्यो नि
Nepal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
कस्तो यार
That's
Back on
exactly
them,
what
yeah.
they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Xavi Simons can so cleverly bypass the press. Well played. Has snuffed out the danger. That's a good ball out wide. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Marquez gets a foot in here. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. There's the shot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
ल
Vinicius Junior does well to get it back.
कस्तो नभए
Vinicius Junior did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tar.
अरे
That's
Top
really
player,
well
yeah.
manoeuvred. Some
La.
resolute defending there. Looking for options for movement. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's McAllister. Totti. Nepal could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And he's circling onside here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Look at the space here. Now that looks a decent
There
ball.
will be 1 minute added time.
Cunha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
ल
And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable,
Guns,
sometimes
quick,
unwatchable
quick.
for those with a vested interest.
हो के त्यो त कबड्डी खेल्यो भने चर्को भयो त आज
Come back, Garnan Payan.
हान्यो भन्छ उठिन्छ
गन्स के भने ल ल ल
के भयो अरे म्याचमा छु रे
म्याचमा छोरो रेडी रेडी
कति टाइम भयो बार्साको रेड कार्ड
तरीका
रेड कार्ड जितिसकेको थिएँ त्यत्रो
CF Vena
Well, what a
Hamro.
sight this is. A beautiful evening
Go right,
and the
Hazem.
promise of a
Yeah,
match
do
that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise...
And the shot! Goal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Nepal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Matthias Cunha. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a cute ball. He is through here. Oh, Greg tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Mateus. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. Olise. That looks a good ball through. Olise. Nepal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's really well cleared. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nepal have the chance to go the other way. Marquez deals with that comfortably. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass.
La
Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal.
Just,
And the score is 1-0. Olise wants to run onto this. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bojan. Looking for the run. Xavi Alonso. Nicely spread for Olise. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's been cut out, well played. Cafu has created one goal already. Xavi Simons going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Bojan. Oh, super find. Tar gets over and intercepts. Now it's Olise. Matheus Cunha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Stoichkov is offering a right smile there.
And he can clear it away. Aimed at the far side.
Look.
Nepal are looking to go forward now. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Vinicius Junior. Time and again they are repelled. Cannavaro is there to clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played out towards the right wing, showing great feet there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Bebeto. He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be. Shifted it to the flank.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xavi Simons has the space to scheme. So, third quarter of the game. Olise goes short. Stoichkov delivers. And that has been cleared. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Low.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, easy pickings there.
No.
Marquez. It's a really well-measured ball. McAllister. And it's Simons. Bebeto. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mateus. Mbappe has found the net here, of course.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
Lot terigi.
Now it's Olise. Oh, nicely intercepted.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Tries to pass it through. Cafu. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please make sure to watch the score
Paul
for
coming in
information
at
bulletin
half-time,
from the regional
leading
police
by
department.
1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Nepal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Nepal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Olise is looking to influence the game from out wide. Knocks it into space. Elise's cross. Towering
No.
header.
किपरै भित्र थियो
He's done very well to get to that.
Bebeto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
कसलाई दियो के भयो
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Stoichkov. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played.
फेरि ब्याक दियो
Tries to cross. Marquez clears. Knocks it out wide. Big chance!
कोही कुन्ने हैन ए होइन पो हो के
Really looked sharp there, didn't
Well,
he?
that's
That's
the
very well played.
Stoichkov. And the
और
finish!
गड गरेर गोल भयो
Oh, that could be pivotal! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
क्रास बल गोल खायो
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries one from range.
Ah!
That was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Khan claims comfort. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nepal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Nepal get their fourth quarter. And a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Getting up there! He's desperate to get on the score sheet. Not this time.
Nepal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Zanetti.
Offside.
And it's been played through. Oh, that is a good ball to chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That looks a decent ball.
That's going in strongly.
Xavi Alonso. Matías Cunha. That has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Lo.
He's hit it long, but astray.
Number 18. Mbappe. Number 27.
No way through. Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away? Played in.
They really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Messi looking to receive it in space.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's cut it out. Couch. And he's had it nicked away. Played into space. Oh, played through for the wide man.
कस्तो यार भनेको त
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bebeto, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Plays the return pass. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way.
There's the shot! Could be danger. He's had the shot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Now, who's going to be first to this? Olise. Alex Schneider. We are into overtime. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Good night.
Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Your reflections then, Jim?
Paul never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They look slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. This is just a poor performance. It's an embarrassment, a humiliation, really. They let themselves down badly.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Nice.